And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Motion now from the tight end. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll ride the back again here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looks at the running back, but he's got work to do. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Second down play coming up. The back's got it. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Fighting off the defender.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
On the 10th play of this opening drive, it's 3rd and short. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Second down after that previous play. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The opening drive that will not end, but now it's 3rd and long. Receiver in motion now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, UNC. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one will be fair caught. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. The back's got it again. second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Crucial third down play coming up. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
This is the sixth play on the drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looking to scramble now. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Finding space at the 20. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow him to run the football on him to get the first down, and now it's first and goal. Missed a golden opportunity. Let's see how they respond here.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help him just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Leon. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Boy, nice pickup there, Chris. We'll have to see if this defense stays in man coverage after giving up another big play.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's got his man open downfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. First down, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be a first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. First down, pickup tackle at the 45.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Handoff to the single back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the back.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but the pick set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Throws it to the right. It's caught downfield. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made on the left side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a pick and a long return before finally. by Notre Dame.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled after the catch.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
The important third down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down in this third and short. See what you can do from here.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at R2NC Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Tailback with another carry. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Gets into space at the 50. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And the Tar Heels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quick throw, the catch is made.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw and put it on target.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Dropping back, it's Leon. Finds his target. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Tar Heels looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Tar Heels come up to the line in a hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tar Heels. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the extra point was up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Two guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, they can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the...
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The pass is intercepted. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The pass is incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. And on this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to pass. It's Leon. Bringing pressure. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. And this offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Here's the second Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Leon. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. And here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
They'll kick it away here. And the punt bounces out of bounds inside the 10. Great work by the punter. The offense will be pinned back. So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Tar Heels. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Football comes out. The offense recovers the fumble.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
Keeping an arm on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Leon. Pressure is coming. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Running play called on 3rd and short. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, UNC. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Hand off to the left. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch, and he's down right there, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This quarterback on fire today.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Leon. There's a screen pass to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
It's a quick grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Launching it downfield. And that one's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass rush closing in. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching downfield. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. They're going to run it. Running toward the end zone, but the defense forces a fumble. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll run here on third and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He was on target with his first kick. This one is from just 26 yards out. This one is right through. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick it off to begin the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
And now the handoff. Good enough for 1st down yardage. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Handoff heading left. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
The play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll feed the back again. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made after a big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Will hand it off. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Single back, takes the handoff. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Tar Heels will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. running play called on fourth down. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to fourth down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, you get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And the Tar Heels have first and 10 here. They'll test the right side here. Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And the back gets the football. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Not a long kick, fielded inside the 25. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He'll throw it now. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll give it to the back. Some hard running there through a tackle. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
It's an out route. The catch made. Steps out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, some show of light from this offense. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Irish. A strong fight back. That's a crucial scorecard. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. And I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Looks like a player is down. Last play, we'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up for this offense. Ball handed off. And the Tar Heels pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
That's an important first down on that running play. And the wideout goes in motion. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Back to pass. It's Leon. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there. Big versus big.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Trying to extend the play. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got a receiver wide open here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And the Tar Heels churn out another first down. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Use the running game to chew on his clock now. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. There's the handoff. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the Tar Heels will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 20. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Play here to take the lead by this defense. You expect your playmakers and your best players on the field to step up when the game's on the line, and that's exactly what this defender did here.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one will be fair caught. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Back to throw. It's Leon. Bringing pressure. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Same tailback, another carry. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Direct snap to the back. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
3rd down play coming up. To try a field goal from here, it will be 62 yards. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium. A lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To the air, it's Leon. He's escaping the pocket now. Going to try to use his legs here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a 1st down.
Quarterback will just sneak it now. Touchdown, North Carolina, to take the lead in the final minute.
Chris, we've watched this offense all year make plays and come up with drives like this to give their team a chance to win football games. And now we are the biggest stage of the year, and they come up with one more touchdown to give them the lead here.
Point after, up and good. So after taking the lead here very late, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can just seal the win. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Fires it to the wideout. Makes a spectacular diving catch. The timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.